Another kinds of fog we'll be talking now. There's advection fog. We know that advection mean horizontal horizontal moving of the energy. We know before that that's called advection. So advection fog will be little more moving fog than the stagnant radiation fog. So cooling the surface air to its saturation point may be accomplished by warm moist air moving over a cold surface. The surface must be sufficiently cooler than the air above so that the transfer of heat from air to surface will cool the air to its dew points, and when it's reach out the dew point and then produce the fog that form in this manner, we will call it advection fog. A good example of the advection fog can be observed along the Pacific coast during the summer. The main reason fog forms in this region is that the surface water near the coast is much colder than the surface water further offshore. So, the warm, moist air from the Pacific Ocean is carried or advected by the westerly wind over the coast cold water. Chilled from the below, the air temperature drops to the dew point temperature. And when it is dew point temperature, it will form fog. And advection fog, unlike the radiation fog, always involves the movement of the air. So when there is a stiff summer breeze in San Francisco, it is common to watch advection fog roll in the past the Golden Gate Bridge. It is also more common to see that the advection fog forming a headland than in the mouth of the bay. So advection fog also prevails where two ocean currents with different temperature flow next to one another. Such is the case in the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Newfoundland. So advection fog also form over the land. In winter, warm moist air from the Gulf of Mexico moves northward over progressively colder and slightly elevated land in the southern or central United States. As the air cools to its saturation point, fog will form because the cold ground is often the result of the radiational cooling. So fog that forms in this manner is sometimes we called advection radiation fog because here the earth radiation cooling involved and also that fog transport horizontally from one place to another place. So keeping in mind that advection fog forms when wind blow moist air over a cooler surface, whereas the radiation fog form under the relatively calm condition.